What's going on? This is DC Capital with CNC Gaming. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever you got going on. Let's check this out. We got the OLED Nintendo Switch, not the new Nintendo Switch, the Switch Pro, not the Switch Pro. It's just a Nintendo Switch with an OLED screen. Let's get into it. So we got the Nintendo Switch with the brand new bigger screen, the white Joy-Cons. The white Joy-Cons look nice, but it's just white Joy-Cons, keep that in mind. And then with the new back flap holder stand, I actually like the back flap holder stand, and the back flap holder stand looks cool. I like how it's adjustable, how it's sleek, it's the full thing. The other one with the little tiny stand, when I try to use it on my bed, I'm trying to game a little at night, the Switch just falls over. It's horrible. I hate it. It only works if it's on a table and the table's not moving and the center of gravity is just right. Don't like that. Also, with this new Switch, they added double the storage space. Kind of nice. Not really. It's only 64 gigabytes, and that's like, what, 1 or 2 games? Okay, so 3 games, maybe 4 if you're talking like AAA Switch games. I don't know how Mario Odyssey and the Breath of the Wilds, how big those are nowadays, but hey, I'm sure it's not a lot of space. You still got to get that SD card, micro SD card, whatever it is the Switch takes. You got to get one of those still, so not really a big upgrade. Don't know if they should have even changed it. Maybe they should have just kept it at the 32. But whatever, getting past that, the internet didn't seem to be too happy about this upgrade. They wanted a Switch Pro. We wanted some 4K capabilities, maybe some 1440p up-res super sampling, maybe some DLSS NVIDIA chips. Are we there? Hello? Nope, same chip, 1080p docked, if you're lucky. 720p handheld. You're giving me an OLED screen with the bigger thing with the 720p. Here's where I think that this is an issue. So Nintendo is doubling down on handheld gaming, and I know this because they come out with the Switch Lite, its main focus is handheld. They come out with the Switch OLED, which is their premium Switch, but the only premium features you get is in handheld. When it's docked, it's the same as a normal Switch. So when you're in handheld, you get more. So they're like, hey, we think people like to play handheld. They're really doubling down on that. Here's my issue. 720p, 30 frames a second. Right now, Xbox just put all these Series X's in the cloud, like 2 million Series X's in the cloud. You can't find a PS5. You can't find a Series X. My hair is flipping and flopping. You can't find a next-gen console. All you have to do now, as of like a week ago, is go to xbox.com/play. Make sure you sign up to Game Pass Ultimate, and you can access a Series X in the cloud right now and play a catalog of like 300 games or something like that for $1 for the first 3 months, $15 a month after that on any device you already own. So, in my opinion, the streaming quality might not be there so much yet, but what about a year from now, 2 years from now? Nintendo's really doubling down on this handheld thing. So what about in a year from now, 2 years from now, this Switch is competing with the fact that Xbox is saying, hey, you have a phone, you have a tablet you already own, you got a laptop, whatever, it's crappy, old, you got internet access, cool. We can turn that into a next-gen gaming device, no extra cost besides $15 a month. Where Nintendo is saying $60 a game plus $350, and it's still 720p, 30 frames a second, while Xbox is going to give you 1080p for streaming and 60 frames a second on probably the large majority of those games. Xbox is going to give you better performance quality, but then again, you're streaming. Keep this in mind, the fact that Nintendo isn't upgrading the hardware with the new Switch. If you want to play more next-gen kind of games on Switch, you're going to be streaming as well. Hitman as a streaming experience. A lot of games that are coming out on Switch, they're asking you to stream it because the Switch isn't powerful enough. So if you're already streaming these next-gen games to play them portably, why are you paying $350 for hardware when your phone already exists in your pocket and you can stream it to your phone with Game Pass without even having to buy the games flat out? I think that might be an issue with Nintendo moving forward, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we're getting into a little Wii U scenario. Ever since Doug Bowser took over Nintendo of America, it just seems like Mario's been catching a few L's. That's all I'm saying. But I'm a big Nintendo fan. I was hoping for a Switch Pro. I think there's still a chance we might get a Switch Pro next year. They prolong the Switch life cycle a bit longer, and maybe this is just a play for people who haven't bought a Switch yet and they needed that little extra reason, or for people who bought the Switch Lite and they want to be able to dock it, and maybe this makes sense to them. Other than that, there's an Ethernet port, so Smash Ultimate works the way a game should actually work when you're playing online. That's that. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell us, are you going to buy this Switch OLED? Do you own a Switch? Do you see yourself buying a Switch Pro if it comes out next year? I love Nintendo. Do you love Nintendo? We're some Nintendo fans around here at CNC Gaming. You guys have a great day. God bless you all and God bless America. DC Capital signing out.